the blows big time here in the market. Quintaro joins them and they're now set. They're away and they're racing, and Sacks On, Sacks Off was the first to hit the ground out quickly. Boys get around him from wide out though. He's charging across. Admiral Promo's being sent up there by Hill as well, and he'll settle outside Western King, tucked away behind them, just a length off those early Pagan Image and Quintaro driving up near the rail. In behind them, Captain Jack, trailed in turn by Pure Gem, Hey Magic, getting plenty of room down on the inside and settling a clear last Stafford's Lad. Over by the 1800 they've passed, and going up Matheson Road, it's Sacks On, Sacks Off that leads the way through the second crossing by one. Boys get around him. Outside of it is Admiral Promo, which is tending to race a little keenly. On the rails, Western King. A length and a half to Pagan Image and Quintaro. Down on its inside, back in the clear, Captain Jack. The tempo even. A length and a half away, Pure Gem from Hey Magic. Ombudsman second from last, and 2 lengths to Stafford's Lad. Over into the back they head, 1300 to travel, and they're leaving Sacks On, Sacks Off alone pretty much to do his own thing. Out by one. Boys get around him. A length and a half away then is Western King. Down on the inside as Hill is able to tuck Admiral Promo behind them, one off the fence. Then 2 lengths Pagan Image with rain falling. Back on the inside next of all is Quintaro with 1,000 to travel. A length to Captain Jack, a length and a half to Pure Gem as the rain really starts to come down. Ombudsman followed by Hey Magic and Stafford's Lad whip them all in, approaching the 800. The leader still Sacks On, Sacks Off, giving back as a great sight, leading more than a length. Boys get around him second, no change at all to the order. Western King down on the inside of Admiral Promo. A length away, Captain Jack about to be put into the race by Warwick. 600 from home outside Pagan Image, Quintaro, which is down on the inside, hemmed away. A length off them came Ombudsman, but Hall's hard at work on him. Back in the red colours, around him goes Stafford's Lad, Pure Gem, Hey Magic last of all. In driving rain they come around the corner. Sacks On, Sacks Off headed for the judge over. Boys get around him. Western King on the inside, taking the short way home as Hill goes to work on Admiral Promo. Sacks On, Sacks Off the leader. Admiral Promo, Western King on the inside. Quintaro making up ground down towards the inside. Western King, Sacks On, Sacks Off beat off Admiral Promo. Sacks On, Sacks Off with his head in front. It's going to be a game front-running performance by Sacks On, Sacks Off. He's done it all the way, Sacks On, Sacks Off, to beat Western King. Quintaro, Admiral Promo, not sure about third though. In behind them, next of all, Captain Jack. Boys get around him, followed by Pagan Image and Ombudsman. Pure Gem, Hey Magic back there, and pulling up last of all is Stafford's Lad. 4, 3, 11 they'll be. 4, 3 and 11 with Admiral Promo fourth. Sacks On, Sacks Off, the horse that came out of the 3200 WA Cup back in distance on testing ground, has proven too good for Matty Derrick. He led them right from the jump and has fought off the challenge of Western King. Quintaro was tracking through on its inside as well into the corner, and Admiral Promo had had enough over the last 100. All honours with Sacks On, Sacks Off for Brian Rogers. A Saxon 9-year-old gelding out of Pride of Sir T for Jay Green, D Stewart. Dr M Green wins 7. It is from 70, a 1 in 10 exact strike rate, and has fought off the challenge of Western King, and then Quintaro making ground, but very few others back in the field were able to make any serious headway. 4, 3, 11 and 7, 1 length by 2. The margins in 2:21.97, 38.15 the last 600 there. So he had the steel, he had the stamina there within his legs after his run in the WA Cup, and bounces back today. It's almost been 1 year to the day that Sacks On, Sacks Off last saluted. So he gets the job done, and a good result here for Matty Derrick, getting it home in the Amelia Park Lamb Handicap. The next, the Iron Jack, 2200 again. Number 2, Hoodlum Thunder, comes out with 10 Blazon Kazar. Jade McNaught goes on to 4 Bills O'Reilly. A late change there, replacing Alan.
I've got trainer Brian Rogers with me, and Brian, your stable certainly have a knack of getting these horses new in the stable and producing them. Was the plan always to go to a 3,200 metre WA Cup and then drop back in distance?
Yeah, it certainly was. Well, this is only our second start. He came from Brock, and I must say he came in perfect condition from Brock. It was a matter of just changing the environment, bit of beach work, and after he's run over the 3,200, we thought it was really good, and we looked on today, and it paid dividends.
You put 3 kilo claimer Maddie Derrick aboard. Was the instruction from 3 just to roll forward?
Yeah, it was. We said to her if we can, put a margin on him. We was expecting to be 4 or 5 in front, but Maddie rode him really well, rode to instructions, and that's all we can ask.
Watching in the TV, were you almost willing her to put a little bit more of a margin on them in the middle stages?
Well, I was, because he's one-paced, very, very one-paced, and we thought we'd need a margin on him with Willie with Western King, but it paid dividends. She rode a real good race.
In the straight, obviously, William Pike was there with the Cerise and White. Were you concerned, or did you know that your 9-year-old's pretty tough?
Yeah, he's been tough. As I said, we've had him 8 weeks or something now, and he's had the leg work at the beach. And Willie, when I see him coming up on the inside, I got a bit of a fright, but we thought he'd hang on.
Now, you have another horse, Snow Bamboo, going around tomorrow for the first start in your stable. Can we expect the same sort of thing, winning change in stable?
Well, I'll be honest with you, we've got a big high opinion of Snow Bamboo. When he come to us, he come from Campbell McCullen. He warned us that she was a rogue and very hard to handle. So far, so good. We're expecting a real big improvement tomorrow.
Looking forward to that. Congratulations on this one.
Thank you very much.
Brian Rogers, the Rogers camp, do a fantastic job on getting these horses. I can think of a few in recent times. Paddy's Forecast ran a big race for them. First up at the new stable, Sax on Sax Off has now won, and I think there was a bit of an air of confidence there about Snow Bamboo tomorrow having the first start for the Rogers camp. We'll take a break here on Sky Thoroughbred Central, and when we come back, which won't be long away at all, we'll have a good look at some replays before race number 7.